Good morning, dear children. How are you? Hope all are fine. I am Anu teacher. I'll be taking the third chapter in your textbook. David Copperfield Goes to a New School. Before starting, let me introduce about the author, Charles Dickens. Actually, the story which you are going to learn, it is an extract, a part taken from the book David Copperfield. And it is the eighth novel by Charles Dickens. Talking about Charles Dickens, he was a great English writer. His novels and short stories are widely read even today. Even today, most of them are reading. Not only children, even the younger one, even the older ones are reading the books written by Charles Dickens. Some of his famous works are Oliver Twist, A Tale of Two Cities, David Copperfield, and others are there. I have mentioned only few of them here. So the lesson which we are going to learn, it is taken from David Copperfield, which is the eighth novel by Charles Dickens. Now, actually, in this novel, there are many chapters and many characters are there. Almost 64 characters are there, and it is difficult to remember all the names of the character. So the story which you are going to learn, or which is given in your textbook, we have only this much character. The main character is David Copperfield. Next we have Miss Betsy. I'll introduce one by one after I just give a brief introduction to the characters. Miss Betsy, David Copperfield's aunt. Dr. Strong, the headmaster of that new school. Mr. Dick, a friend of Miss Betsy. Then we have Mr. Wickfield and his daughter Agnes. So these are the main characters which is given in your story. You need to know only this much characters. So David Copperfield, talking about, now we come to the characters one by one. Now David Copperfield, he is a central character. The main character in this story is David Copperfield, and he is very innocent and honest and a loving boy, and he had a very troublesome childhood. When he was a boy, he had a very difficult life. He doesn't know, or he did not know what was happiness in his life. Next we come to Miss Betsy. Miss Betsy is a great aunt of David Copperfield, and she was the one who is a guardian of David, who took care of David, and she was very kind-hearted and a sympathetic person. She is very kind-hearted and sympathetic person. Now coming to Dr. Strong, he is the headmaster of the school in Canterbury, the school which David Copperfield goes. He is the headmaster in that school, and he is truly a learned man. Learned man means what? He knows more about the subjects or regarding the academics. That is detailed given in your textbook. I'll explain at that time. Next we have Mr. Dick. He is pictured as, or he is given as, a mentally disabled, a little eccentric kind of person, and he is a very simple-minded, kind man. He is treated badly by his family, and finally he starts staying with Miss Betsy. Miss Betsy takes care of him because Mr. Dick has been driven out by his own family due to his mental disability. Next we have Mr. Wickfield. Mr. Wickfield is Miss Betsy's lawyer, and he was the one who allows David to board with him. To board with him means to stay along with him while he was attending Dr. Strong's school. When he was studying in that school, David Copperfield was staying along with Mr. Wickfield. He was also a very kind person to David. Next we have Agnes Wickfield. She is a daughter of Mr. Wickfield. She is very kind and very friendly to David. So these are the characters. David Copperfield, the main central character. Then Miss Betsy, great aunt of David Copperfield, who is the guardian who takes care of him. Dr. Strong, the headmaster of the school in Canterbury. Mr. Dick, who is a mentally disabled person. Now he is under the care of Miss Betsy. And we have Mr. Wickfield, who allows David Copperfield to board with him, to stay along with him during his studies at the school of Dr. Strong. And last we have Agnes, who is the daughter of Mr. Wickfield and who is very friendly and kind towards David Copperfield. And David Copperfield goes to a new school. And before starting the lesson, I'll just give a brief introduction to the story. Now, David Copperfield, he was born in London. He was born in London. 6 months before he was born, he lost his father. So after his birth, he was under the care of his mother and his nurse. He was having a very happy life at that time. But as he grew up, his mother soon got married again to another person, and his stepfather, David's stepfather, was very cruel kind of person. He treated David in a very rash manner. He treated him very badly. He used to beat David Copperfield, and he sent David Copperfield to a boarding school, Salem House School, and there the headmaster of that school was Mr. Crackle, and that headmaster also behaved very rudely to him. So he had a very troublesome life when he was a small boy. And after some time, his education was stopped by his stepfather, and he was sent to a wine warehouse. Wine warehouse means the place where wine is stored. So he was sent to that place to work. Remember, he was a small boy, but his stepfather, as he was a very cruel person, he sent David to that place, and there also he had to work a lot. He suffered a lot there. So one day, what did David do? He decided to run away from there. So he ran away from there. He walked a long distance, and finally he reached Miss Betsy's house. Who is Miss Betsy? David Copperfield's great aunt. So can we start the lesson? Have you taken your textbook? Yes? Okay, now this is an extract taken from David Copperfield. That's the name of the novel, which is written by Charles Dickens. The incident below narrates David's life in Canterbury after his troubled years at Salem House School. So the lesson which we are going to learn now, that lesson deals with or tells about David's life in Canterbury. Actually, his life in Canterbury was a very happy one after his troubled years at Salem House School. Salem House School is the boarding school. There he had a very troublesome life there. And soon after some time, his mother also passed away. So this incident explains about David's life in Canterbury after his troubled years at Salem House School, the death of his mother, and his difficult time in London. So when he was in London, he had a very difficult time. He did not know what was happiness at all. Miss Betsy, David's great aunt, who has now adopted young David. So Miss Betsy, who is Miss Betsy? David's great aunt, and she has adopted young David as her own son. Adopted means legally take and bring it up as one's own. So here she has adopted David Copperfield as her own son. Mr. Wickfield is David's landlord, and Agnes is his daughter. Landlord, the actual meaning is a man who rents out land, but here it means that Mr. Wickfield is a lawyer who allows David Copperfield to stay along with him when David was attending the school run by Dr. Strong. Mr. Dick is a mentally challenged older man. Mentally challenged means mentally disabled man who has also been taken in by Aunt Betsy. I told Aunt Betsy is a very kind and sympathetic person. So Mr. Dick was also under the care of Aunt Betsy after he was ill-treated by his family. Mr. Dick, because of his eccentric nature, he was treated very badly by his family. So his family made him run out of the house, and finally he was under the care of Aunt Betsy. So this is a brief introduction. So now we are going to learn about his happy life in Canterbury. Whose happy life? David's happy life in Canterbury, and how he started his schooling there. The next morning, I began my schooling at Dr. Strong's. Next morning, the story is told, the story is narrated by David Copperfield himself. So he is saying that I began my schooling at Dr. Strong's next morning. The very next morning, after I reached Aunt Betsy's house, I started going to the school. I began my schooling at Dr. Strong's, the school run by Dr. Strong. My new headmaster was very different from Mr. Crackle. My new headmaster, who is David's new headmaster? Dr. Strong. He was very different from Mr. Crackle. I already explained who is Mr. Crackle. Mr. Crackle was the headmaster of the boarding school, Salem House School. You know how he treated this poor David. He treated him very badly. He used to beat him. But compared to Mr. Crackle, the new headmaster, who is our new headmaster? Dr. Strong. He is a very different person compared to Mr. Crackle. We can know how different is he. Dr. Strong was a truly learned man who loved learning. So Dr. Strong, what kind of a person was Dr. Strong? He was a truly learned man. Truly learned man means what? He knows more about the subjects. Not only the subject in which he is capable, but about all the things. Whatever questions you may ask to him, he has an answer to that. And he loves learning. So Dr. Strong was truly a learned man who loves learning. He never beat his boys and always treated them kindly and justly. So like Mr. Crackle, he was not very rude and very cruel kind of a person. Dr. Strong was very loving person. He never used to beat his boys and always treated them kindly and justly. So he always treated his boys in a very kind manner and justly. It is already given in your textbook. Justly means fairly. So he treated the boys in his school in a very kind and in a very fair manner. And he never used to beat his boys. All the boys respected him. Because of the kind nature of Dr. Strong, all the boys respected him. Most of them worked hard in order to please him. So most of the boys, in order to get the attention of Dr. Strong, what did they do? They used to work very hard in order to please him. You also are like that, isn't it? If you want to get the attention of certain teachers which you like, you may do certain things which the teachers like. So that is like that. Here the boys, in order to please Dr. Strong, what did they do? They used to work very hard. Dr. Strong's school had a great reputation and was respected by everybody. Dr. Strong's school had a great reputation means it has a great honor, good name or fame. it was very famous. Dr. Strong's school was very famous because of his nature towards his students or towards the boys. He never beat the boys. He always treated them very kindly. He always treated them very fairly. So his school has got a great reputation. It was very famous in that place and everybody respected. Not only the boys, whoever are staying nearby also respected Dr. Strong. So this is the introduction. David Copperfield began his schooling the very next morning, and his new headmaster was very different from Mr. Crackle. Who is the new headmaster? Dr. Strong. And what kind of a person was Dr. Strong? He was a truly learned man who loved learning. He never used to beat his boys. He always treated the boys very kindly and very fairly. And all the boys respected him and all of them worked hard in order to please him. And Dr. Strong's school had great reputation also. Reputation means it was very famous and the school has got a good name because of his kind nature and everybody respected him. The next paragraph. Dr. Strong led me into the schoolroom. So the headmaster himself led David Copperfield to the school room because he is new to that school. So Dr. Strong is going to introduce to the other boys David Copperfield. So how did he introduce? Here is a new boy, Trotwood Copperfield. Dr. Strong introduced me to the boys. So how did Dr. Strong introduce David to the other boys in the class? He told that here is a new boy. And how did he introduce us? Dr. Strong introduced David as Trotwood Copperfield. Why Trotwood Copperfield? Because Miss Betsy's full name is Miss Betsy Trotwood. Now she is the one who has adopted David Copperfield. That is why this name is also given to David. So his name has been changed to Trotwood Copperfield. So Dr. Strong introduced David to the other boys as here is a new boy, Trotwood Copperfield. The head boy stepped forward and welcomed me in a friendly way and showed me my desk. You know, David is a new boy to that school. So who stepped forward? Stepped forward means what? Came forward. Who came forward? The head boy came forward and welcomed me. Welcomed David. How did the head boy welcome David? He welcomed him in a very friendly manner. In a very friendly way and showed me my desk. My desk means the place where David has to sit. So David Copperfield was led into the classroom or the schoolroom by Dr. Strong. Dr. Strong introduced David as here is a new boy, Trotwood Copperfield. And who came forward to welcome David? The head boy came. How did the head boy welcome David? He welcomed David in a very friendly way and he showed that is your desk. At first, I felt strange among my new companions. At first, I felt strange among my new companions. I'll give the meaning. Strange means very unusual. Strange means unusual. Companions means a person with whom one spends a lot of time. So in the beginning, when he entered into that schoolroom, he felt very strange. He felt very unusual among his new companions, among his friends. He did not feel very friendly towards them as he is a new boy to that school. There are other reasons which I will explain now. So at first I felt strange among my new companions. My life had been so different from theirs. My life had been so different from theirs. From the other boys, his life, whose life? David's life was very different from the life of other students or other boys. What is the reason? You know, I told in the beginning, he had a very troublesome childhood. He did not, he just went to the boarding school. There also he had some troubles, and he had so much worries there. Then he stopped his education. He did not have regular education. He went to the wine warehouse to work. There also he suffered a lot, and he ran away from there and reached Miss Betsy's house. So his life compared to the lives of other boys was completely different. So he had all these feelings in his mind. That is why he felt very strange. They knew much more than I did, for they had a regular schooling. They knew, who knew? The other boys, they know many more things than this poor David knew. What is the reason? The reason is that the other boys, they had regular schooling. Does our David Copperfield had regular schooling? No, he had he went to boarding school, but he stopped his education and he was sent to the wine warehouse. So he did not have regular schooling. Many of their games were unknown to me. So many games which they played, our poor David doesn't know. Perhaps they had seen me when I had arrived in Dover, dirty, ragged, and hungry. So he had this feeling in his mind. Perhaps sometimes they might have, who might have, the other boys might have seen me when I arrived in Dover. Dover is a place where his aunt lives. So, you know, when he arrived there, he was walking a long distance. He ran away from the factory or the wine warehouse, and he was looking very dirty, ragged. Ragged means worn out. His clothes were all torn, and he was in a very hungry situation, and this is the condition he arrived. Very dirty, ragged. Ragged means worn out and very hungry. So he had a feeling in his mind that perhaps sometimes these boys might have seen me in such a bad condition. So how can I be friends to them? Will they make me friend? I felt ashamed and afraid. So because of all these ill feelings in his mind, he felt very ashamed. Ashamed means what? Feeling very shame. He felt very shame and he felt afraid also because of his pathetic condition. He knows how terrible his life. So he does not want to mingle with others. He doesn't know whether the other boys will also make friends with him. Because of these negative or ill feelings in his mind, how did he feel? He felt ashamed and he felt very afraid. And so at first I kept away from everybody. So in the beginning I did not mingle or I did not join with any of the other boys because of these feelings in my mind. I was totally afraid and I was also too much shameful. When school was over, I hurried home to Mr. Wickfield's. So as soon as the school hour is over, what would he do? He would run to Mr. Wickfield's house. I was happy there. I was happy at Mr. Wickfield's house. What is the reason? Agnes was always there to meet me with a happy smile. I already explained who is Agnes. She is Mr. Wickfield's daughter. She would be there always welcoming him, welcoming our David with a happy smile. So David Copperfield was actually very relaxed and happy when he reached Mr. Wickfield's home. She helped me with my homework. Whenever David has to do some homework, who helped him? Agnes would help him. Her father was always kind to me. And not only she was very kind and friendly, Mr. Wickfield, her father refers to Mr. Wickfield. Mr. Wickfield was also very kind to him. So today we will be winding up to this much. The next portions I will continue in the next class. This is the assignment which I am giving. You have to do the assignment in your notebook itself, not a separate notebook, in your English notebook where you are writing. And copy down this assignment. This is the fill up the missing letters. All the words which I have given you have already studied. You can look at the textbook, or if you know by heart, you can just fill it up. Do it in your notebook itself. So hope you have understood the lesson. I'll continue with the rest of the chapter in the next class. So this is my number 9446181013. So thank you.